has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and believe. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't bring me down. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love. I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes much too high a cost. Tell them how high I'm defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye. I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Unlimited. My future is unlimited, and I've just had a vision, almost like a prophecy. I know that sounds truly crazy and true. This vision's hazy, but I swear someday I'll be flying so high. Kiss me goodbye. So if you can't find me, look to the western sky. 'Cause someone told me lately, everyone deserves the chance to fly. And now I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. So those who surround me, take this message back from me. Tell them how high I'm defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. And nobody in all of us, the wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down. Bring me down. Kumusta, Alisah Warriors? And welcome back to another episode of Alisah, presented by RJA Productions and V81 Radio, of course, powered by the California Talk Studio. And for today, we have Dremagix to talk about his experience as a professional magician. And stay tuned, you don't want to miss this.
Have you ever experienced forgiving the person you love for hurting your heart?
Nang dumating ka sa buhay kong hilog,
Listen to the melodies of love and forgiveness as Alisah Bonaobra releases her new song, Hanggang Kailan. Hanggang Kailan. Soon in all digital platforms. Only from RJA Productions LLC. Reaching out to Filipinos worldwide. The now of digital entertainment with studios in Manila, Bacolod, Hong Kong, and Los Angeles, California. This is V81 Radio Worldwide.
V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio.
Our guest for today is a professional magician and one of the founding members of the supergroup known as the Magiqueros. Help me welcome Dremagix!
There's no one here. There's 3 people on the floor. It's okay.
They're all clapping virtually
Yeah.
though.
This is the first English guest, right? Sorry. Pasensya na po kayo.
Yay! Okay. Yeah, what's keeping you busy these days po?
It's where the Magic Arrows is setting up for a tour from like the summer into the fall. Here in the States, there's a big, in October, it's Filipino American History Month.
Yeah.
And all the Magic Arrows are Filipino Americans. So we want to hit that and show off like our talents as Filipino Americans.
Exactly.
So it's just planning the tour and getting everything settled up and, you know, building hype around it.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but first of all, before I forget, let me just say this to all of our viewers. So, medyo kabado po ako for this episode. Kasi mapapasabak talaga yung English skills natin. Anyway, thank you so much, Dremagix, for gracing our studio today. And I'm so excited to know more about you and what you do. So, are you ready for the questions?
Yeah, now yes. Yes, we're like in a, hold on, time out. We're kind of like, okay, go.
Okay, so for the first question, of all the different performing arts, why did you choose magic? Or did it choose you?
Oh, man, that's a good question. I am Filipino and I cannot sing. So I chose something else. That's kind of, I worked my way through college. I was playing poker online. Oh shoot, is my mom? I was studying really hard, but then they eventually made it illegal to play online. And a friend of mine taught me a few magic tricks, and I just fell in love with it. That's kind of the basis of it. I was doing shows, and I was very bad in the beginning. Trust me, I was the worst magician you've ever seen. It's like when Manny Pacquiao, when you didn't want to hear him speak English before, and then he got really good, and then he got pretty good at English. So it's kind of like that, right? Where you had to build the skill up.
Exactly. Yeah, that's perfectly said. But for the next question, what do you love most about performing magic?
I like how it changes people. When you watch magic, you forget about everything else going on in your life. You're so focused on that one moment. And whether your life is going great, whether it's going horrible, whether you're a big tough guy, whether you're a social media queen, at that moment, you are a fan of magic.
Oh, yeah.
And I like how it humanizes people. And then, after the trick or the show, you go on, but you have that snapshot in time, and then that's shared between all of us.
Yeah. And honestly, personally, I'm a really big fan of magic. Even with my age right now, I'm still in awe every time I saw magic. So thank you very much for sharing that experience of yours. And this is actually a personal question from me.
Okay.
So is there a
Shoe size 13.
different kinds of magic? Is there different kinds of magic?
So the Magic Arrows is a group we formed. It's me and 4 other magicians, and we're all Filipino. And each of us specializes in a different type of magic. Right. So, for example, I am I'm more of a storyteller with the magic. So I tell stories about my family, and it always relates to a magic trick. We have a mentalist, which is mind reading and very mental magic. We have a mime, and that's like kind of the not talking, more physical.
Oh my
And
God.
we have a sleight of hand expert, and Jonathan Molo, shout out to Jonathan Molo, is our hype man. So he specializes in very high energy comedy magic. So it's all different styles, but at the end of the day, it's just a great show.
Yeah, and it's everything is pure magic. So thank you, thank you.
It's like when we hear you sing. Yeah.
Oh wow, thank you so much.
Clip that,
Clip that.
Instagram.
Okay, so for the next question, how old were you when you start realizing that you can do magic?
Right. So I was usually magicians learn magic when they're very young, right? Where they're like 6 or 7. I learned when I was 21.
Oh wow.
Which means now I am much older than 21. So there's it's interesting getting into magic so late because my intentions are different. Right? When you're a kid, you just want to, this is cool. And, when I was younger, much younger, 21, I wanted to learn every piece of magic in the world. Where I'm like, what do you got? Let me learn, and spend hours practicing. And I think that's when I realized I can get very good very fast because I started when I was older.
So you get to really master every kind of tricks, or?
I try to. I'm not there, but I try to.
Okay, so do you have any other outlet for expression besides magic?
Yeah. So I can't sit still. I think that's my big problem in life. I can't just stay. Right. Growing up Filipino American, my parents are always like, stay there.
Yeah.
What's Tagalog for stay there?
Diyan ka lang.
That. Diyan ka lang. Right? And I could never do it. And so now as an adult, I do magic, I do comedy, I like making content, I like painting, I just play video games. I'll do everything and anything.
Oh, wow.
And I think that resulted from, I don't want to, okay, so I'm older. I'm like an older dude, right? And someone told me this quote, and it's, we're here for a good time, not a long time, right? And so I want to enjoy as much of life as I can while I'm still able to, right? Because the worst thing in the world is being at an age where you have to regret the life you lived. Does that make sense? Is that weird? Is that weird in English? What is it, Tagalog? You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, just do what you want.
Yeah, of course. Enjoy life to the fullest.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah, because you only live once.
YOLO.
YOLO. It's really important to love your life because there's a lot of possibilities and opportunities where we can explore ourselves, and eventually we will see ourselves like that, even if we are not looking ourselves like that.
Oh yeah,
So,
for sure.
yeah.
It's this concept of live your life as if magic were real.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because if magic was real, and magic is real, then anything's possible. So you wouldn't compare yourself to anyone. You wouldn't limit yourself because now you know you can do anything.
Of course.
So now you can do things like compete on the X Factor UK or The Voice Philippines.
Yes,
or
exactly.
The other one that I forgot. Man, I was going to make the joke. I messed
Is it
up.
W Copa?
W Copa.
Yeah.
See? As if magic were real.
And it is real.
It is
because
real.
I believe in magic.
There you
Yay!
go. And magic believes in Alisah.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Clip
Thank
that Instagram. It's going to be a running thing, guys. It's gonna be...
Okay, but yeah, this is actually also a personal question for me. Is psychic different from magic?
Psychics border on mentalism. Mentalism is basically any magic with your mind, right? So if I were to have you select a card and I read your mind, oh, it's the 4 of clubs. That's technically mentalism.
Okay.
And we have a guy in our group. His name is Mike. Shout out to Mike Martinez. Hey, bud. And he specializes in mentalism. The thing with mentalism and being a psychic is there's a level of morality involved. I personally think, and everyone thinks their own thing, but I personally think it's not good if I make you believe I can tell your future.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
makes sense.
then if you're convinced I can tell your future, you would give me all the money in the world for me to tell your future. And I think that's just cheating people. So psychics, if it's used as entertainment, that's cool. I'm fine with it. If you're exploiting people and people are giving you their hard-earned money to try and cheat life, I don't think that's good. That's bawal, man.
That's bawal.
Yeah. I have like, so I'll speak in English and then there's like the one Tagalog word. And
As long as you're telling our viewers the Tagalog word. Actually, all our viewers will enjoy this episode because
I hope so.
For the Filipinos, it's really actually for me as a Filipino, it's a big deal like for you to like speak in Tagalog.
Oh, yeah. All the other words I'll get in trouble for.
Okay, but yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dremagix. And I'm learning so much from you. Ako po kasi, I have known singing as my most powerful form of expression. And, you know, it's really magical.
Yeah.
to meet people like you po na nakaka-inspire to do better. And every single day po to do better. And I still have so many questions for you, of course, which I will ask later after this quick break.
Okay.
Stay there.
Connected ka na ba para laging updated sa mga bagong shows, promos, trending news, viral videos, events, o patok na OPM hits? Just follow us on Facebook at V81 Radio Los Angeles. Simple lang, itype lang ang letter V81 Radio Los Angeles. O, di ba madali lang? Kaya i-like at i-follow na.
Welcome back to Alisah, and we have the urban storyteller Dremagix in the studio today. And if you missed it, well, this guy is a magician and he's so great at what he is doing. So going back to our conversation, now let me just ask po, where do you get your energy and inspiration from?
When I was younger, when I was young and invincible, it just came from inside. But now I'm older, so I have to prepare. Like I have to sleep properly and like make sure I don't do anything crazy before shows.
Yeah.
But honestly, seryoso, the energy comes from me loving what I do.
Exactly.
Because if you truly love your art, even on the bad days, the energy will be there.
Exactly. And with your inspiration naman po, with doing magic.
Oh, so inspiration's weird, right? Because magic is so guarded in terms of an art form. It's very hard to learn the secrets of magic, right?
Okay.
That's the whole mystical, kahit na, right? So I had to pull inspirations from other art forms.
Okay. Like,
So when I tell stories on stage, that inspiration is actually my family, my own stories. When I pull my act is full of energy and comedy, that's more clowns and comedians, right? So I love watching movies and listening to music and just reading books, and anything I can pull that would add to my own magic act, I'll use it because now it's part of me. So
Yeah.
I'll even watch singers, I'll watch, dancers, and what can I do to add to my act to make it better? Because
of course.
I mean, you can agree, whenever you watch something, you could always learn something, even if it's what not to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Even if you watch something bad, it's like, oh, don't do that. Because,
Of course.
Or
Exactly.
like, if you watch like someone who's really mayabang, you're like, don't be like that, right? So, in order to improve who you are and what you do, I think inspiration just comes from anything.
Yeah. And it's for me it's helpful to like watch other singers, watch other performers, and then you can use what they use that it helped them with the show.
Yeah.
So it's
Sorry. Like,
Yeah.
real quick, even not performers, I
Yeah.
think one of my earliest ideas in magic, and I'm going to sound crazy. I promise I'm not crazy. A little bit. Konti lang. When I was learning magic, I was babysitting my inanak. And I saw them play with bubbles. If you've ever seen a child play with bubbles, they go crazy. and I was, oh man, it was a long time ago, but I'll never forget. In my head, when people watch my act, I want them to act like that.
oh
I want them
Yeah.
to experience bubbles for the first time. And I think it's insane where you'll find inspiration, right? Because I was just at the park and like bubbles, there's like a dollar thing, and it changed my whole life.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the next question, what is the Magiqueros and what can you say about a Filipino representation?
How much time do you have?
We have a lot of time.
We're gonna need a couple days. The Magic Arrows is we call it the first super group in magic. It's basically 5 magicians, different styles, come together to form one group, one show experience. And you really see, when we were writing it, it's not just, okay, you do your tricks and then you do your tricks and then you do your tricks. At the end, we come together and we're talking to each other. And I think people love seeing a group of people, a group of friends interact with each other.
Yeah.
And I think that's the coolest thing, right? Where
Yeah.
you'll see, how can I relate this to the Filipino audience? Like the Avengers, right?
Of course.
You see the Avengers and they're talking and you're like, oh, this is cool. They're all very skilled. But when they come together, it's a stronger force.
Of course, yeah.
And we're all just like, imagine your uncles at the Filipino party, like drinking and gambling. That's just us. We're just cracking jokes. But we just do magic. And we've done magic for our whole lives, basically. What was the second part? What is the magic arrows and what does representation mean?
Yeah,
I
the
got
Filipino,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. In magic, there is no representation.
Okay.
We had to learn our tricks from dude, I'm gonna get emotional. Sorry, it's weird. We had to learn our tricks in books written by people that don't look like us. We actually had to learn our tricks from books that written by people that look like the people that colonized the Philippines. You know what I mean? And having to carve your own way in like a world where you're supposed to be able to create anything you want. It's I don't know, it's saying something, you know. It's I think it's a very important thing.
Yeah. And it is very important. I felt that.
Cool.
Oh my gosh. So for the last question for you, what can you say to all the people who dream to create and express?
Pause for a dramatic effect. No, the hardest part is the start. Just do it. Don't care what other people think of you. I think if you're thinking about becoming an artist, if you're thinking about learning, if you're thinking about even as a hobby, your life would be much better than you doing it and failing, than you living your whole life and regretting it, right?
Exactly.
There's this famous magician, and he used to say, magic is love. So if I perform for you and if I fail, magic is love. If I fail trying to give you love, that's the best way to fail, right? And I think, man, the world is so great, and it's just so filled with amazing, beautiful stuff and people.
Yeah.
So why not add to it?
And live our life to the fullest.
Yeah.
Nangyayari din talaga na yung iba naapektuhan sila on how others see them. And as an artist, I've been experiencing that a lot din since the beginning, di ba po? Kasi since kanina po nasabi nyo na it's one of the hardest is yung the start, di ba po? Kapag nagsisimula ka, syempre andyan yung mga nagtatanong kung sino ba siya or gaano kagaling, di ba? But in our lives, we just need to give ourselves the best shot, di ba po? Every day, every single minute, and just offer everything to God, of course, and to everybody na nakasuporta sa atin. Di ba po? Even isa lang yan. Meron na tayong, di ba po, sa family natin, marami-rami na rin.
Your family will love you either way.
Yes, exactly po.
You know?
So, never ever doubt yourself and believe in magic. Ayun na nga po. So, thank you so much po, Dremagix,
Thank you
for gracing this episode. And I really... Yeah. Now that you know a little bit about his life, let's experience his magic. Presenting a V81 exclusive performance, here is Dremagix.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, all you V81ers out there. My name is Dremagix. I'm going to show you a magic trick. Check this out. I have one card. If I squeeze it in the corner, you get a hole. In Tagalog, that's butas. Like that. See, I'm not just English. Look at that. Here's another hole in this corner. Let's do one more. And then how about one down here? That's not it. That's not the trick yet. Watch this. We're going to get this hole to join this one. Watch carefully. It's okay. You didn't clap because you're not here with me. Okay, we'll do one more. And then we'll get one more hole to jump, and then the last one. Look at that! They all join in the corner. If you missed it, it's okay. I'll do it over again. Watch, bam, and they all reset. You know what? This trick is. We'll just put the holes back. Here's one. There's another one. I keep that right there. There's one more. We keep that one right there. And the last one is for you. Thanks.
Whew! Alam nyo, hindi ko pa rin ma-process yung napanood ko kanina. Parang, paano yun? Diba? So, they're right when they said na sobrang galing mo because you are. Grabe po, Dremagix. Everybody! Wow. So, W po yan ha. W po yan, just to be clear. Wow. So, anyway po, I've been talking in English for the past half hour. I think it's time na baliktarin natin ang, and si Dremagix naman po, ang magtatagalog. So, babawi ako.
Okay.
So, Dremagix, I'm challenging you to a first here in the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tagalog Tongue Twisters. Hey, are you ready po?
Game.
So, actually, the production has prepared 5. Okay, 5 Tagalog tongue twisters, and you can choose the first
That's
one.
I'm gonna go this one.
Okay.
So I just read it?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Time out. I have to tell this. Okay, time out. I've played Tagalog tongue twisters on another interview, and there's always one that scares me, and there are 5 there, right?
Yeah.
Guess who picked the one? Son of a gun. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Please, Lord, baby Jesus. Okay.
Let's go.
Nakakapagpabagabag kapag kinakabag ka.
Faster.
Correct?
Yeah.
It's like you're getting run over by a truck. Nakakapagpabagabag kapag kinakabag ka.
Hey, that's the first. And that's the first of 5.
That's
So.
my guess.
Okay, you choose the second one.
I'm just gonna go in order.
Okay.
I tried to get cute and I got the hardest one. Whoa! Time out. I haven't seen this one before. See, this one's weird because I might mess up, and if I mess up, I say a bad word. Pitumpo. My cousins are gonna roast me now. Pitumput pitong puting putong pipinirito ng patong papipito pito. Close?
Again.
No? That's a no. They're like, go. Okay. Pitumput pitong puting putong ipinirito ng patong papito pito.
Hey, we can consider that. Yeah.
This is the only episode where your guest gets 0 out of 5.
Well, we still have 3 though.
Mekaniko ng mekaniko ang makina ng manika ni Monica. Easy.
Hey, basic.
I like this one. This is my favorite one. Siopaw siomai suman.
Oh my god.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Can you say it like faster?
Siopaw siomai suman. Siopaw siomai suman. Siopaw siomai. Siopaw siomai suman. Siopaw siomai suman. Suman.
Well, that's the 4 of 5, so it's gonna be the last one.
Okay. This is my favorite one. Ang relo ni Leroy ay Rolex.
Hey, basic. Yo.
I have an English one. Can I?
Yeah, of course.
English,
You can
it's
add.
just one.
Yes.
It's just
Yes,
one.
please.
But
Okay.
you have to say it 3 times fast. And it's very easy. It's good blood, bad blood.
So you're gonna say it 3
No, you
times.
have to say it 3 times fast.
Oh, good blood, bad blood. Good blood, bad blood. Good blood, bad blood. So close, so close.
It's okay.
Okay, so that's the 5 of the Tagalog tongue twisters. Okay, but of course, we have our final game for you. So dito po sa game na to, you only have 2 choices. And you just need to choose fast.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelt.
Tongue twister.
Ako yun ang tongue twister.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Na-hypnotize na yata. Hindi po yan. So, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts because this is Fast 10. Okay, so, adobo or sinigang?
Fasten my seatbelt. Adobo.
Tapsilog or chicken joy?
Tapsilog. Every time.
Black or red?
Ooh, black.
Ace of hearts or king of diamonds?
Oh, Ace of Hearts.
Live streams or live shows?
Live shows.
Disappearing act or levitation?
Levitation and magic, disappearing act in life.
So, it's both? Okay.
Come back.
Cloak of invisibility or resurrection stone?
Cloak of invisibility.
Harry Potter or Harry Houdini?
Harry Potter.
Sold out shows or standing ovation?
Both.
I think either or.
Sold out ovations.
Yeah, okay. So, Vegas residency or world tour?
World tour.
Okay, once again, guys, Dremagix. Well, there you have it, Alisah Warriors. Dremagix. Where can we find you online?
So online everywhere you can find it at the Dremagix, THEDREMAGIX, and stay tuned for the Magiceros tour. You can find all that information on the social media, the Magiceros, MAGIKEROS.
Of course. And you guys can find me at Facebook. It's Alisah Bonaobra. On Instagram, it's official Alisah Bonaobra. On Twitter, it's official Alisah. And please do subscribe on my YouTube channel. It's Alisah Bonaobra. And all my music under RJ Productions are all available on Spotify. So please follow me there. Oh, next week na pala, February 18, ayan, 7 p.m. at the Empress Theater Vallejo. 2 Voices, 1 Heart, a post-Valentine's concert. Of course, with the one and only Team Pavino, with our special guests, Miss Fe de los Reyes, Miss Miriam Pantig, Devo Bayer, and Larzi. And I'm gonna be in Caviteña Bistro this coming February 25. 7 p.m. din po yan, Alisah Up Close and Personal. So sana po ay magkita-kita tayo doon. There you have it! That was another episode of Alisah. Super thank you to our presenters RJE Productions and V81 Radio. And syempre, powered by the California Talk Studio. Catch a new episode every Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. So that's a Sunday, 10 a.m. Philippine Time. This has been Alisah. See you next week.
Phone. Nanakawin niya. Nanakawin niya.
Put it in camera mode,
Okay.
not selfie mode.
Okay, camera mode.
Camera, not selfie mode.
Not selfie. Wait, let me just
Camera mode.
like this one.
And then we'll just put it right here for now. We're gonna create a memory, so you have a memory of all the magic, right? Go ahead and just take any one you want. That's a good one.
Nanininig ako.
It's okay, and then show everyone. You have to look at it also, okay?
Okay.
Cool, and then.
Patingin ako. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna do something very strange to the deck. I'm gonna shuffle face up, and I'm gonna shuffle face down. Look at that. Okay? You don't do this to a deck of cards because it's a big mess. All right, face up, face down, face up, face down, face up, face down, face up, face down, face up, face down. Right? And I can go one by one and fix them one by one, but that's gonna take forever. I'll take the card. All right. So there's this very cool trick in Magic. It is called it's called Triumph. Right? And it's the old magician. He says, if I can make all the cards face the same way, except for one, and that's your card, that's the triumph of card magic. Right? So we're gonna try that. Hope this works. This doesn't always work, okay? if it doesn't work, then don't post it.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a photo. So the cards are fairly mixed, yeah. Look at this. We're gonna take a photo first. That was a cool story. Let's do the memory part. We're gonna take the photo as if you're the magician. Okay. So was your card a club or a spade?
Ano nga po yun?
Was it round or pointy?
Is it a club? Club.
It was a club. So it was like a 4-leaf clover.
Flower.
Okay, cool. Let's take a photo real quick. Can I? So what you're gonna do is hold out your hand. You're gonna hold the cards like this. Do not drop them. If you drop them, you pick them all up. Okay? You pick them all. Okay, watch. We're gonna take your phone, just like that. Smile. Say V81. Okay, cool. So Triumph, right? All the cards are supposed to face the same way except for one. Watch this. That doesn't do anything, but it sounds really good. Watch this. Oh, okay, you know what was supposed to happen though. You know what's supposed to happen. All the cards face the same way except for one. That's your card. I did that. Promise. I never said I was gonna do it here. We took one photo earlier. Go ahead and look at that photo.
Eh, hindi na picturean.
Oh my God!
Ano nangyari yun?
Minsan hindi ko na alam kung bakit.
This is ready. 1, 2, 3. Hop!
And this is Alisah, Up Close and Personal, 7 p.m. at produced under